All right, there, we have it. Let's hurry and get this fishing hut up. Those fish are not going to throw themselves into our campfire after all. A pity that we need to go ahead and fish so many of them, but we've got to do what we've got to do. And hello everyone, and welcome back to our village of Ahoy there, where we are under the guidance of the captain, as he's doing his best to lead our small but growing crew to success and survival. Which is a little more difficult than I thought it would be, but we're doing our best. But alright, so welcome back, my friends. Today we are gathering many an apple. We are trying to do a little bit of thinking, painfully slow towards being able to research a wood stack. At this stage, we should probably just do the totems. At this stage, we probably should just get the totems. I don't know if they're gonna really be worth it, because then the paper maker, by the time, but let's see, then you need a paper maker, and then, oh my gosh, yeah, the scribblers, 45? 45? That'd be like half a year for our pips at this stage. All right, let's put a little effort into actually following the way of the wild and learning from these totems that the light can remember, which makes me wonder if I put the fishing spot in the wrong place for this, since we can actually put that within 2. Can't we? Hold up here. So I could put it here. Okay, all right. Is that painful to have to dismantle the fishing hut that I literally just started building? Yes. Is it more painful to sit here and watch as my pips desperately try to string thoughts together and aren't exactly going the fastest about it? Yes. Yes, that's also painful. I suppose it's like picking between which toe you want to stub at this stage. But Captain's gonna do his best. Oh my goodness. We do need to get some more food too. But at least our little village is slowly growing with the arrival of the newest baby as well, who is named after one of our patrons who make all of these wonderful adventures possible, and has been given the lucky name of Zubat. Zubat, welcome back. I'm really hoping we'll be able to have a smooth ride for your existence this time around. Hopefully, it'll go well. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, nothing can be produced at this thinking spot because of the freaking carrots. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, it's so funny that it hurts. Maybe I'm stubbing more toes than I thought I was. All right, I mean, do we get those carrots out of the way, or do I just like accept that it's one thinking spot for now? Oh, I guess I do that because it's more useful to go ahead and slowly but surely collect a bit of wood, or we're about to run out of apples, to be honest, so it may be more useful to go ahead and gather at least some fish. All right, Mal, good luck. Once again, perhaps I should have worn some steel-toed boots because I'm stubbing a lot of my toes. Oh dear. Mal, are you doing good? He's got an idea? He's feeling happy? Mal, thank you! A novel idea from 3 knowledge that actually could make or break our entire village right now. 3 little thoughts. Yay, we can have the tall totem. Mao, you wonderful, wonderful, like, sailor turned, well, scallywag, you. Thank you. That actually may make or break our entire village. I'm very grateful for that at the moment. Let's see, and we have just enough apples, and you're going to get us some fish, I hope. Huzzah! And we can build the totem! So it's slightly less painful to sit here and watch our poor sailors turned landlubbers string thoughts together. We really should get a scriptorium. I feel it in my bones. The next season is coming upon us. Get ready for it. We're trying, Captain. It's a little harder than perhaps anticipated, to be completely honest, Captain. But we're trying. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the tall totem and get it down over here. so that whatever one of our wonderful piplings wants to become a druid can come and commune with these gosh darn fish, because why not? And they actually can get a boost, so that would be like 3 a day. Not a lot, but better than we're getting. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Or maybe I should probably have them cultivate something. Carrots grow in summer, and if we had tilled soil, then we could go ahead and we could start working on like hemp and barley, and that might be super important. That's really far down the way though. And the plum trees take longer to grow, but I think they give a much better harvest, so maybe we should... But if we're gonna learn about trees, there are trees we could technically be harvesting from if I just was able to put a buoy where they could be reached. I'm wiggling my nose and thinking about it. So, all of that coming back together in a convoluted way means that I think that we should get this wood stack first. That will help us to expand the village in some very, very important ways. Like, quite literally expand it by having the wood to make the buoys. You know, sometimes in life you don't know if you're making the right decision, but at least you're making the decision that you have available to you. Also, let's make some fishies. Do not eat the raw fishies. Please, don't eat the raw fish. We need to go ahead and save those to become cooked fish. So, thank goodness that the one cooked fish, maybe they're like the size of a giant tuna or something, can feed like 7 meals worth of villager meals. That's a good thing, even if there is a distant memory within me of a shaman that perhaps died in another universe, who is sad for the fish, but understands we are playing literally with fire here. Because, like, the heat domain is going to be our doom if we aren't working on it pretty soon here. We're literally playing with fire. And should probably go ahead. Oh my gosh, I need tools for that. You're kidding. You need tools for the fisher? Oh, I need the workbench. And to really make the workbench work, you need wood. Oh my gosh. Okay. Remember when I said we were stubbing some toes? I may have understated the stubbing. We might not just be stubbing toes. We might be like, at this point, just kicking. Just absolutely kicking our feet in perhaps vain. I need that larger buoy. Oh boy. Well? Maybe over here? Not enough wood. Oh dear. Well, we have some cooked fish and an apple. So there we go. We could reach the berry bush this way. I think that, and there's the apples up there, and we have to think about getting tools. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's just ride out these wildly choppy seas and see where the current happens to take us. Oh. To a good place? A good place? Yeah? Some more apples! 3 apples, 4 apples. Believe it or not, thank you very much to our little pipling. I wish I could mouse over their names while they're like running around, but I can't seem to get that to work right now. But thank you very much to our little pipling, Zubat. One of the first things you did as soon as you grew up. Here, you go ahead and become a druid so we can think a little faster, please. And then we'll carry on with fishing over here. And then we need to go ahead and maybe get some berries from down here. No berries. Okay, we've got enough apples for the minute. So we need to frantically collect more wood so that we can go ahead and build the workbench soon, hopefully. Oh man. Or actually, I guess I should have somebody cooking the fish. No, we'll do wood for now. Like I said, potentially stubbing multiple toes. Maybe at this point, I've even stubbed my ankle or my knee. Maybe I'm gonna need a peg leg. Oh dear. Well, Perhaps this is a way to fight the hand of fate. Sheer, utter chaos in all directions. Okay, and we also need somebody to start cooling some stuff off. Oh my gosh, we can finally think a little faster. I'm so grateful. That would be 5 days of thinking-ish to get the workbench. You know what? We're gonna stick to that. And then we're still eating apples. The light, am I gonna have you continue gathering wood? Probably. Probably. And we've still got the fish being gathered over here. All right, the light, I think we'll have you continue gathering wood for now. And I am still gonna have plasma, even though it's just one little thought, add to the thought pile so we can get the workbench. Oh, it's painful, but it's all we've got. Maybe, well, maybe I could have them build, wait, maybe they could build a druidic totem somewhere. By the cows? Is that what we have come to? We have to listen to the braying of the cows in order to like make progress in the world? I don't know about that. I don't know if we trust anything that's not a sea cow. Oh dear. You know, I want to find some way to make us very glorious. I want to find some way where we can throw our heads back and laugh in the face of fate and feel glorious because we're able to go ahead and get enough of everything that we need. Let's see. We actually have enough cooked fish for the minute. I may go ahead and have at least one pip with Taste the Rain work on cooling us off. And Plasma Revolution, as painful as it is, I'm gonna have you work on cooling us off too because the doom is coming and I want to get a head start to be ahead of it. And then we'll go ahead and let the light maybe cook some fish or do the thinking. Mal, you could cook some of the fish that you've been collecting because we have a lot of them now. Thinking to get the workbench a little faster, maybe. Requires a woodmaker within one, so the workbench would end up over here. Let's carry on. Boy, I would really like to find some way to make us sort of more savvy and victorious, because right now I'm kind of, oh, look at the summer! Pretty! Right now I'm feeling kind of shy, because I'm thinking like that we're not really showing off the depth of our skills just yet, but I'm sure that Captain's going to be able to do something. All the apples no longer are producing. Oh, they're not like plums. Oh dear. I forgot that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And see, we're working up against the heat threat now with a little bit of cooling fans that we actually needed both of. Whoops, I'm glad we have them. Still working on getting the workbench so we can fish faster. Woo, we're making progress, all right. Honeyman, I think we can take a break from gathering that wood. But at this point, I don't know what I would have you bother doing. Maybe get some berries. Just to, well, we don't really need to supplement our diet because we've got the cooked fish at the moment. Honeyman, maybe I'll have you like gather some hemp. What on earth would we even begin to work on next? I think we need some thinkers. Like maybe we need to sit down and we need to like convince our crew to start studying libraries or something, because maybe we need a little bit more oomph behind our oomph. You know, let's have you, Honeyman, get some of the hemp, because I think we're gonna need a lot of it for making bigger fans, because so far it seems like the heat domain is going to be something we struggle to fight. Or maybe it's just going to be everything else. All right, well, let's not panic. Let's not panic. If we can make it past the first of these chapters of the apocalypses, apocalypse even, then clearly there is hope. Oh my gosh. The heat is really active. I didn't realize that it was going to gain on us. Remember when I said maybe you should gather some hemp because I think we might need more fans? I meant like right now, apparently. If you don't mind, Honeyman, Thank you. I appreciate your contributions. Meanwhile, Zubot, thank you very much. Still not quite close enough on researching the workbench. But like I said, if we can make it past this, the first of the apocalypse, that's going to put the wind under our sails, right? Right? It's going to be a while before I get a fisher, isn't it? Curses. Okay. I think we're producing... We're going to be barely like neck and neck with this, aren't we? The light. Could you potentially... I guess gather some hemp. There's at least enough time to get a couple more cold protection. If maybe. I don't think we even have a place where I could put another fan, do we? Down here by the cows. That's not going to smell nice, but it might be what we have to just focus on at the moment. Okay, workbench. Almost there. Oh my goodness. All right. Maybe it's a good thing that we haven't gotten more crew on board just yet. Because I don't know if I have enough fish or anything else to go around to feed all of you. Or keep you alive. Or keep you from burning to death. Our little island of Ahoy there may be a bit of a work in progress. But we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Alright. And now, thankfully, we have finally thunk enough to be able to get a workbench, which we desperately need, so that we can go ahead and we can manage to snag ourselves the attention. There we go. To snag ourselves... Okay, and then we'll have to build a fan over here. To be able to snag ourselves a faster fisher with a good fishing line. Oh boy, not enough wood, huh? Because building one more of the fans, is that worth the wood then? Because that would give us 2 more, 68. Okay, I don't know if that's worth the wood. We're gonna risk the biscuits, and we're just gonna go ahead and have the light work on building the tool bench for now. And then we will have the wood stack, maybe. Or the buoy. I wonder if we're gonna need the buoy at this point. I don't even know which direction to really like run in other than around in a giant circle. Just saying. Let's see, the bonfires. Like, we could be planting things, like getting some of the herbs coming in. We haven't even researched a well. I'm really hoping we're not gonna desperately need one all of a sudden. Right, wood. Because the sooner we get wood, the sooner we can expand everything else, because the buoys need wood anyway. All right. It is an interesting time. A very interesting time, perhaps. A very interesting time in which I am also noticing that, whoops, we need to get more fish very quickly. But at least we have a good chance of facing down whatever threat is looming over our heads from this overheated spirit who thinks that it's literally hot stuff. So, what have we got? You can't see it, but my face is pursed in a very grim, tight-lipped expression right now. Oh my word. I just about fell over. I literally was about to say, that's it, fate is rigged! Oh my gosh. Refreshing rain. 5% daily chance of pips becoming wet for 10 days. Is that a good thing? I mean, will it stop us from being on fire? Wasn't it already raining? Is it just soothing rain now? I have a lot of questions. Oh, and we also need to get ready. Oh my gosh, the Doom event for the whole heat and cold thing is literally around the corner too, and we need more food. Oh boy. All right. Getting interesting. I also need to train someone. It looks like it's gonna be, would it be Lilite? I kind of feel like Lilite should be, let's see. Let's have Mal Beloved train as the tool person, because I feel like Lilite, I kind of, because of their backstory, want to keep them available to become like one of our scribes, maybe? But things are looking a little dicey, friends. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even if we do have a refreshing rain right now, and also a whole bunch of fans. But I did say, if we had the luck of being able to go ahead and make it through everything this far, we just might be able to start getting our land legs under us. I hope. Ah, that's all right. Like I was saying, maybe this is how you throw off the hands of fate, by simply keeping yourself so chaotically busy that fate doesn't know what the heck you're even thinking you're doing. But all right, so the captain is going to stomp around acting like he totally knows how to go ahead and take care of these root things and this ground stuff and whatever the heck that these barking giant dog things are, and not like he just only knows sea stuff after all. And then when we return, we will have to see if we can pick up the pace and maybe get away from having to worry about fans and everything else and be able to potentially feed ourselves instead. That would be nice. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.